Bentley's remarkable backstory. Brought to you by Morali Edutech. Bentley stands as a prominent figure in the automotive sector, and a quick overview of its historical milestones reveals the reasons behind the enduring admiration for the brand's vehicles globally. It may be the right moment to explore the history of Bentley Motors, including their inaugural vehicle and the reasons behind the high cost of their cars. Let's dive in. To build a fast car, a good car, and the best in its class is what we aim for, quotes Bentley. Walter Owen Bentley, known as W.O., was born in 1888. He established the company that bears his name on July 10, 1919. More than a century later, his legacy endures worldwide, recognized for producing automobiles that combine unparalleled performance with exquisite craftsmanship and premium materials. Here, we explore the life of the man who revolutionized the automotive industry. Let's go back to history. Starting from humble origins, the company has consistently progressed, driven by an unwavering commitment to luxury and performance. Without the brand's 5 wins at Le Mans during the 1920s, along with a 6th victory in 2003, this pursuit might appear contradictory. Therefore, it can be asserted that Bentley remains at the forefront of crafting the most celebrated contradictions in the automotive world today. 6 months later, the company underwent a financial restructuring and was re-established under the same name. Bentley, known for his enthusiasm for engines and speed, had built a solid reputation as an engineer by creating 2 aircraft engines during World War I. His 3-liter Bentley prototype garnered significant attention at the London Motor Show in November 1919. Bentley EXP1, introduced in 1919, marked the brand's inaugural vehicle. W.O. Bentley, the founder, applied his extensive experience from the aviation sector to create exceptional automobiles. He was responsible for the development of every aspect of the EXP1, including its 3.0L 4-cylinder engine, bodywork, and overall design. This remarkably straightforward vehicle showcased innovative handling, performance, and braking capabilities, featuring a newly designed 4-cylinder engine that enabled it to reach the impressive speed of 100 miles per hour. The first mass-produced vehicle was delivered to its owner in September 1921, manufactured in a small factory Bentley had set up in Cricklewood, North London. By 1922, nearly 150 cars had been assembled there, but as sales increased, production costs also rose significantly. It became clear that Bentley's engineering brilliance was not complemented by his business skills. In 1924, despite facing financial challenges, he embarked on the development of a 6.5-liter model, which he envisioned as his crowning achievement. However, by the time this luxurious model was ready for production 2 years later, the company had declared bankruptcy. Wolf Barnado, a wealthy businessman and car enthusiast, stepped in to save the company, retaining W.O. Bentley as managing director. After a brief resurgence, which in 1929 marked Bentley Motors' first and only profit, the onset of the Great Depression, coupled with poor cost management and the development of the 8-liter Bentley, led the company to bankruptcy once more in July 1931. In November 1931, the Rolls-Royce Motor Corporation capitalized on the chance to acquire its most formidable rival. Throughout the 1930s, the company adopted Fordist production techniques to lower manufacturing expenses. This shift led to a greater reliance on standardized components across both product lines, which compromised some of the classic Bentley traits like performance and agility. However, the brand gained from enhanced craftsmanship, allowing it to endure challenging periods. Initially, Bentley retained a level of autonomy, as its engines and chassis were not incorporated into Rolls-Royce models until after the Second World War. Financial constraints in the post-war period prompted the British manufacturer to implement policy changes that limited the Bentley brand's autonomy. The MK6, manufactured at the newly established Crewe factory starting in 1946, was effectively sidelined in 1951 by the nearly identical Rolls-Royce Silver Dawn. A notable model during this time was the Type R Continental Coupe, which was produced from 1952 to 1955. In the subsequent 30 years, Bentley gradually lost its distinct identity, focusing solely on variations of the corresponding Rolls-Royce models. Consequently, the significance of the Bentley marque diminished over time. In 1980, a significant transformation occurred. The defense contractor Vickers plc took over Rolls-Royce Motor Cars Limited and recognized the untapped potential of the Bentley brand, revitalizing it with the introduction of the Bentley Mulsanne Turbo. Launched in 1982, this model featured a notable distinction from the Rolls-Royce Silver Spirit, a turbocharger that increased power output by 50%, reaching 300 horsepower. This model, which was the fastest Bentley at the time, marked the beginning of a brand renaissance. It was succeeded in 1984 by the Bentley 8, designed to rival offerings from Mercedes and BMW, and in 1985 by the Mulsanne Turbo R, signaling the start of a new era for the brand. The product lineup grew, and a revival of the sporting legacy established by W.O. Bentley provided crucial momentum for expansion. From 1983 to 1989, the proportion of Bentleys in total Rolls-Royce production surged from under 5% to over 50%. By 1992, 2 Bentleys were sold for every Rolls-Royce. In just 10 years, Bentley emerged as the leading brand, with a refreshed identity primarily represented by the coupes of the 1990s. The powerful blend of performance and luxury once again became the hallmark of the brand, which would thrive in the Volkswagen era. A significant element in the evolution of the company, which was rebranded as Bentley Motors Limited in September 2002, was the re-establishment of essential competencies that had historically contributed to Bentley's legacy but had been outsourced during Vickers' ownership. This encompassed not only prototype testing but, more importantly, the manufacturing of the V8 engine, previously subcontracted to Vickers Engineering. After acquiring the company, the Volkswagen Group relocated engine production to Crewe, thereby restoring Bentley's engineers' direct involvement in power plant development. Volkswagen demonstrated its commitment to the brand and its workforce by investing Mark $1.1 billion in factory modernization and new product development from 1999 to 2003. The Arnage Green label, which was already in development at the time of acquisition, underwent a significant revision within a year, evolving into the Red label. This new version featured enhanced suspension, increased rear space, and improved power output. Bentley's development team replaced the original BMW engine with a more robust V8, which significantly boosted demand and led to a 50% increase in sales in 2000. The comprehensive transformation of this model took over 2 years, culminating in the debut of the Arnage T at the North American International Auto Show in Detroit in January 2002. Leveraging Volkswagen's technical expertise, the Bentley engineering team achieved a notable enhancement in design rigidity, and the upgraded V8 engine now delivered 456 horsepower, allowing the Arnage to accelerate from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 5.5 seconds. The coupe was designed to bridge the market gap between Mercedes and Porsche, representing a completely new model that aimed to revolutionize Bentley's offerings and tap into a fresh customer demographic. Crafted in Crewe, the Continental GT realized a long-cherished aspiration for Bentley. A new assembly facility was constructed specifically for this model. Utilizing body shells sourced from the Volkswagen plant in Zwickau, the production process combined traditional craftsmanship with cutting-edge technology. The assembly of a Continental GT required 150 hours, compared to 400 hours for the Arnage. After the prototype's unveiling at the Paris Motor Show in 2002, Bentley introduced the production version the following year, having already received 3,200 orders. The four-wheel drive Continental GT showcased a remarkable blend of elegance, luxury, and speed. It was equipped with a compact 12-cylinder, twin-turbocharged engine, enabling the 2-ton vehicle to reach a top speed of 320 kilometers per hour on the test track. As anticipated, this coupe successfully attracted a new, younger clientele drawn to its design, performance, and advanced technology. By 2009, sales had decreased to 4,616 units. However, a recovery commenced in 2010 with the introduction of the new Mulsanne. This flagship model represented an exceptional blend of unparalleled luxury and the remarkable performance of its 12-cylinder engines. The redesigned Continental GT, which boasted more defined contours, increased interior space, and enhanced driver assistance and information systems, provided a sportily elegant and luxurious update to the model, allowing the brand to achieve a turnaround in 2011. After 3 consecutive years of losses, Bentley returned to profitability. In 2012, the company delivered 8,510 vehicles, and by 2014, sales had climbed to 11,020 units, partly due to the introduction of the 8-cylinder Flying Spur. This growth solidified Bentley's leadership in the luxury car market. The rise in unit sales resulted in an operating profit of €170 million. Key contributors to this growth included the new V8 engines in the Continental GT and GTC, as well as the launch of the Continental GT Speed, which, with a top speed of 330 km per hour, 205 miles per hour, became the fastest road-legal Bentley ever produced. Bentley Bentayga. As one of the first ultra-luxury SUVs, the Bentayga redefines what it means to drive in luxury. With its powerful engine options, including a V8, W12, and hybrid models, the Bentayga delivers exceptional performance. Inside, it offers a range of customization options, from sumptuous leather upholstery to cutting-edge technology, ensuring that every drive is an indulgent experience. From its early days as a pioneering automaker to its current status as a symbol of luxury and performance, Bentley Motors has consistently pushed the boundaries of automotive excellence. Combining timeless craftsmanship with modern innovation, Bentley has earned its place as one of the world's most prestigious car manufacturers. As the company looks toward the future, its focus on sustainability and innovation promises to keep it at the forefront of the luxury automotive world for many years to come. Thanks for viewing this presentation. Stay tuned in for more informative videos. Please share and subscribe.